Okie dokie. This is Nina Iseri. She is the second most toxic character in Girls Band Cry. Why only second? Well, the one that holds spot number 1 is... When you hear the name Girls Band Cry, some of the more observant people might have realized this is an anime about a girl band. Pretty bold claim, I know. You really gotta read between the lines, pick up on the subtle details. However, the really smart folk might have realized the word cry is also there. Which brings up the question, why do girls band cry? Is girls band sad? Are those girls band tears? Well, let's see if we can find that answer. Nina Iseri is a high school dropout that just arrived in Tokyo. The reason for her dropping out we can talk about later, but what you need to know is that she went through a tough period. A period where the only solace she could find was this one song from the band Diamond Dust, specifically the singer, Momoka Kawaragi. As fate would have it, she would meet her idol during a street performance, causing the lives of these two to become indubitably intertwined. That's a very bare-bones synopsis of Girls Band Cry, which I should mention is a pretty unrealistic turn of events if you think about it. Your first time in Tokyo, you manage to meet your Oshi, perform together once, and they go, hey, I think we should start a band together. Nina then proceeds to win the lottery and become Prime Minister of Japan. However, while unbelievable, I would change absolutely nothing about this chance meeting. Because these three characters, Nina, Momoka, and were always meant to meet. When she first meets Momoka, it's revealed that she had quit Diamond Dust due to creative differences, and was planning to quit music altogether. Nina had run into her as she was planning to pack it all up and return home. The very song that Nina cherished, Momoka had given up, both the song and her old band now property of a talent agency. It's here we start to see how these two differ from each other. Momoka, from when we first met her, has been looking to run away from what she loves. The band she created with her high school friends wasn't selling well enough, and she was being pressured by their agency to change Diamond Dust. Change it into something that would sell better, but no longer felt like Diamond Dust. That is why she left, and that is why she's looking to leave music altogether, unable to recreate her success now that she's all alone. Nina, on the other hand, is running away from what she hates. The classmates that bullied her, the school that swept it all under the rug, her father who didn't stand up for her. She had come to Tokyo to study for university to prove that she didn't need high school to do what she believed she wanted. So while running away from her pain, she is also running towards what she wants, the opposite of Momoka. Which, what she wants slowly starts to switch from university to something else. Momoka leaves behind two things in the first episode, Nina and her guitar. Nina, returning from this once-in-a-lifetime experience, is left pondering what she really wanted to do, whether she truly wanted to go back to just studying for university. Obviously, she chooses to chase after Momoka, while carrying a guitar without a bag, mind you. If you've ever wanted to hurt your musician friends, with no plan for either Momoka or the poor guitar she's abusing, the only thing she can do is to take over a street performance and shout at the crowd, hoping to catch Momoka before she boards the train and disappears forever. And Momoka does in fact hear her. Nina running towards what she wants stops Momoka from running away from what she wants, leading towards the two of them performing together in the episode climax, with these two rival street performers that seemingly had beef with Momoka before. Like, you can see how confused they are at first, until the power of anime takes over and they start playing perfectly together with no prior rehearsal. I love this moment. It's simultaneously hilarious and so hype, because damn, the song is so good. As the show goes on, we get to see Nina become more and more aggressive with what she wants. We could even call her toxic? That's a fun buzzword to use. First time Momoka introduces Nina to another band member,
あわすばるです
she's so put off that she calls Subaru pretentious and accuses Momoka of only hanging out with Nina because she pities her. So she runs away, causes a public disturbance, almost kills a guy, and cries in a room because she realized she has a shitty personality and will be forever alone. The first time she sees Diamond Dust in person, she finds out that her ex-friend has become their new singer. So, again, she runs out of the performance, causes another public disturbance, and complains for the rest of the episode about how her favorite band was taken from her and that she loves Diamond Dust more than any other person in the audience. I realize from what I'm describing, she probably sounds like the worst main character in existence, and granted some people do think that way, but that's what I love about her. Nina is just an actual mess that's struggling to wrangle her own emotions, threatening to burst out and stab everyone within her vicinity. But it's this stubbornness that allows her to run full force towards what she loves. Plus, this stuff isn't happening in a vacuum, there is a reason for why she behaves this way. The reason she's put off by Subaru's fakeness is because it reminds her of her old classmates, the ones that bullied her and played it off like nothing ever happened. The show punishes Nina for judging a book by its cover and has her sit down to properly talk it out with Subaru, which quickly leads them to becoming the closest of friends. The reason she claims that she loves Diamond Dust more than anyone else is because of how much they helped her while she was being bullied. She had been abandoned by everyone, from her school to her family to the very friend that now sings for Diamond Dust. It had gone so bad that she had to be sent to the hospital at one point. It had gone so bad that she had wanted to just end it all. Diamond Dust was the only thing that kept Nina going, which is why I don't think Nina is the most toxic character. She's just got a lot of passion. No. That title belongs to Momoka. Remember how Momoka had originally wanted to run away from music? Very first episode, she wasn't doing so great financially or mentally. Well, she never truly got over that. The new band is starting to gain more and more traction, and the members are starting to seriously consider going pro. However, Momoka is staying weirdly silent about where she wants to take this band. Right before a big performance, when everything seems to be going nothing but up,
私の最後のライブにはぴったりだ
Momoka Kawaragi is a coward. She's already tried to go pro before, making a promise with Diamond Dust to never give up no matter what. Her bandmates tried so desperately to get her to stay. Grit your teeth for now. Once we make it big, we'll be able to play the way we want to. All they wanted was to stay together as a band. But Momoka couldn't change, so she left them behind. And now she has Nina. Nina's eyes light up during every performance. Nina's voice carries so much weight and soul. Nina's personality causes her to butt heads often, but she does it because she truly wants to prove that Momoka's songs have value. But Momoka has given up. She doesn't have that spark anymore. But Nina can be molded to be just like Momoka's old self. Nina can replace her. Nina can carry on the torch. Momoka never wanted a new band, she just wanted a puppet to fill in her shoes. Because Momoka's songs didn't have value with Diamond Dust. Why would they have value now? Remember Nina's old friend who became the new singer for Diamond Dust? That is a girl who has value, at least according to their talent agency. When Momoka couldn't provide what Diamond Dust needed, this new girl was the one to take her place. Amazing voice, shining charisma, the adaptability to revive a dying band. She even won over the old fans, the ones that preferred the old Diamond Dust. She is everything Momoka wasn't. But who is she actually? Who is the new singer of Diamond Dust? Hina, last name unknown, is a lot of things. She's cold and logical, prideful and kind of a smartass. When Nina wanted to save a classmate from a bully, Hina wanted nothing to do with it, knowing that the bullies would switch their targets if Nina got involved. Which they did. This was the incident that caused Nina to drop out. Hina couldn't stand how self-righteous Nina was, stubbornly running towards what she wants, making her feel like a bad person just because she cares about self-preservation. So, she abandoned Nina. Hina sounds like a pretty hard person, right? Well, I would be inclined to agree, but I think there's more to Hina's character. Near the end of the anime, Nina accepts a battle of bands with Diamond Dust, one where the band that sells the most tickets takes home the gold. Which, when you consider how widely popular Diamond Dust is, this wasn't exactly a fair fight. While Diamond Dust is able to fill the venue, Nina's band only makes it to 30%. So Hina offers an olive branch to play on the same day. That way, the both of them can have a full audience. Sure, she goads Nina into bowing down to her. I was wrong, and Hina was right all along. Admit that you should have listened to me. But in her own sick way, Hina does in fact worry about Nina. It was the same back then. She didn't want Nina to help a bully classmate because she knew they would bully Nina instead. While Hina did only save herself, she wanted to save both of them. Hina is arguably a terrible person, but I don't think you can deny that she cares about Nina. Because these two were best friends. They spent so much time together listening to the same songs. The very same song that Momoka made. Nina is the one that believes in Momoka's music, when Momoka had lost all faith in it. Hina is the one that believes in Momoka's band, when Momoka had abandoned them. Both of them listened to Momoka's song, fell in love with it, and did everything they could to keep the music they loved alive. Two people found value in this one song, and through their actions, helped Momoka find value in it as well. Without Hina, Diamond Dust would not have survived to see Momoka again. Without Nina, Momoka would never have given songwriting another chance. Without Momoka, these two girls would have never stepped into the world of music. Which is why when Momoka starts to run away, Nina is right behind her, running to catch the woman that had saved her life, to catch the song that stopped her from ending it all, to tell her that Momoka's existence does indeed have value. Toganashi Togari is the name of our band. Without thorns, with thorns. Momoka and Nina. A girl that had lost her thorns, who had lost her will to fight, and a girl who was covered in thorns, who wants to fight back against everyone that hurt her. This girl band does not cry because it is sad, it cries because it wants to be heard, to stand proudly for what they believe in. Nina wasn't wrong for saving a classmate from those bullies, Momoka wasn't wrong for wanting to make the music she wants to make. And for anyone that wants to say otherwise, may they see our pinkies raised high into the sky.